Hey there, guys. This is Flamzeron, aka YouTube's Tasuke, and I've got yet another game down the hatch of games I've Let's Played. I didn't really think that one through, but basically, Mad Father is finished, and it's time for me to talk about the experience, like I do with most of my Let's Plays. I don't think I. I think I started like. I think I started for the first one, Legacy of Goku 1, but I didn't do it for River City Ransom EX, which I've thought about redoing, or maybe even doing the original, but future future let's plays we can talk about after the next two maybe. Before I get started with the quote unquote review part, I should let you guys know that the playlist is now up. If for those who just want to watch the entire thing back to back, I have all the playlists. There wasn't any bonus episode, and some of the later episodes are actually kind of long, as was the case with Boo's Fury. But yeah, the playlist is now up for those who want to watch it back to back, like watch the entire thing. I mean, I do that with all my Let's Plays anyway. So, but yeah. So, what do I think of Mad Father? Like overall, I think it was actually pretty good. In comparison to Misao, I think it was a better visually a better looking game. It didn't look like a SNES type of like pixelated game. Like it looked more professional. I actually played a little bit of Misao again just to kind of compare the two graphically, and Mad Father definitely looks a lot better. I also think it's not in full screen, but or I know the recordings we did were. I just did it all in widescreen. Um, but what else? I think that sound and everything was good. Like there was that one point where it actually scared me. Early on, I think it was like episode 2 or 3 maybe. And the puzzles I think were nice. I didn't really like the whole thing about how like Aya didn't think to like burn the the monster after she read that fucking Shakugan no Shana thing. That like book about the girl who did fire. Like I don't know, I felt like that could have been a lot I think that could have been handled better cuz I mean again it's like common wouldn't it have been common sense to like try and burn it? Like wouldn't you put two and two together? But I don't know. Um and what else? I honestly I think like the only thing that I think needed like work to like make it look more professional was probably like the character art. Like it it still kind of looked like colored in line art. It didn't really have too much. I mean, I'm sure it had some like shading and whatnot. Like they did some computer stuff with it, and it was nice art. And of course it was bigger art, so you got to see stuff. And oh, I was also wrong. The ogre guy in Misa wasn't named ogre. His name was Onigawara. I don't know if that means ogre in Japanese or not, um, but yeah. So overall, I think it was good. My main complaints really the translation. I think, and I'm not a translator, but I am a writer, so I'm thinking in terms of like how it works in English versus how it is in the Japanese. I'm sure the Japanese. I'm sure compared the I'm sure in comparison to the Japanese version, it was actually pretty accurate. But I felt like some of the terminology used was a bit confusing, and by some I mean just one. Like as we saw, like when you like get killed by something, it'll say like either continue or bad end. And I thought when they said bad end, they were meaning like this is like the bad ending, and it was sort of like um a game over thing. But really, all it was just quit. And if I felt like it would have been better to just call it quit because that confused me. That's the reason why I never quit out. And I thought like, okay, if I'm gonna show multiple endings and I'm gonna try and do it in like one episode, I have to like have two separate recordings. But the fact of the matter was that I could just go to bad end and basically I just screams and then it goes to a title screen. I feel like, of course, that might have just been a problem with the Japanese one. I imagine it probably also said bad end. Um, I think I remember there being some other errors as well. I don't remember. I'm sure there. If I did see them, they were like minor. I also didn't really like the use of father like constantly with Aya, because Aya's like, she's a child. She's not gonna always say father. I think I know it's Germany, and I don't know, maybe in Germany they say father instead of dad or daddy, but I felt like it came across to me as if they were trying to go along with the title Mad Father a little too much, and I felt like, we already know that he, the father is Aya's dad, so it's like we don't need to beat it over with a stick. I felt like they should have done something else like Papa or something. Papa would have been fine, actually. In fact, the name of this image that I'm using, I named it Mad Papa when I saved it because I downloaded it off the internet. But other than that, the only other thing I really didn't like was the quote unquote true ending, because I feel like both on the internet and sort of the way the game makes it initially seem out to be, it seems like it's trying to be more of a secret ending. Whereas after watching it, it seems more like the actual ending to me. Now, I don't know if I mean, obviously you have to actually do something and try to save uh Maria. I don't know. I I'd have to go back and play. Maybe that can be a bonus episode or not. I don't know, but if I do an actual bonus, it's going to be down the line because I want to kind of have a little bit of a break from Let's Plays for a little bit. Um, no particular reason. I'm just tired. But I felt like the game kind of misled me a little bit, and that kind of plays into the whole confusion thing because I felt like the game was calling it a secret ending, yet the actual ending itself was an actual legitimate ending. Like it ended in a way that I felt like made sense. I mean, again, I don't know if there's a non-save Maria ending. I'm sure there is, but at the same time, I felt like it didn't really present itself. Like I don't know, maybe it would have been I would have been like, I can't leave, I can't, But I feel like I don't know, maybe I'm just kind of reading too much into it because again, for all I know, there could be another save dad ending. But that's just my thoughts on it. Overall, it was a good game, and I feel like it was. I feel like visually it was designed better than Misao. Obviously, Sin has had some time. This is like his second game. I saw that he was actually selling both games on Amazon. I don't know if they're like deluxe versions or remakes or what, or manga or something. I know these two in particular are pretty popular. Like I know Markiplier has Let's Played. I think he's Let's Played pretty much all of like the indie horror games that I plan on Let's Playing. Um, though I did Legacy of Goku, so ha, no. But yeah, overall it was pretty good. I think I like Misao better because I feel like it story wise. I think it was just better because it had it. They had a little bit more mystery to it, like sort of. Really, the only thing that comes to mind right now is why is what is whether or not Aki was a demon because it's implied that she's a demon with that little intro where her contact is out, but her eyes is like crimson red. Um, and I think the male version has a little bit more to it as well. I don't know. I didn't play the male version. That might be a potential let's play. I mean, I've already let's played a game twice with Days, so. But so yeah, if you guys want me to let's play Misao again using being the guy, I can maybe I still have the game in the save file, and I'm gonna keep Mad Father as well. Um, so um yeah, I think that's really it as far as Mad Father is concerned. Again, overall, I enjoyed it. It was actually pretty enjoyable. It was quite the delicious game of deliciousness, and yeah, I'd recommend it if anyone wants to play it, and if anyone wants to show me their Let's Play, feel free to. Um, I felt like I did a little better with this playthrough than I did Misao in terms of my actual skill because I wasn't explicitly told what to do except till near the end, which is that's another thing. I didn't like how it was kind of that one part where like you have to like go down and then go back up to like dodge the father. I felt like that was actually kind of bad. I think they should have made it a little easier. I don't know. That's just me. But but I didn't use too many hints. I just used the hint guide on the website. They kind of I did actually look at the actual answers to the hints, cause but Azoth Master didn't like tell me everything of what to do. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he did watch. So thanks for watching, friend. You were pretty awesome. I know N and Brood also watched. But yeah. So that's Mad Father pretty much. The next Let's Play is gonna be a game called The Crooked Man, another Wolf RPG. I don't know when I'll start. Like I said, I'm gonna take a little bit of a break just so I can kind of focus on some other projects as well as school. But I'll probably start relatively soon. I don't know. I might go back to Sunday, um, Sunday or Monday maybe, just so that I can kind of have more time. Because recording on Friday and then doing Saturday was a bit of a pain. Of course, at the same time, it was also sort of like a way for me to relax after the school week and coming home on Friday. So we'll see. And then after that, I already have another Let's Play planned. But then after that, it's gonna be pretty much like a whatever, and we can talk about like my ideas. I actually have like a pretty ambitious one in mind, but yeah. So look forward to The Crooked Man when I start that. That won't be too long, and it seems like a bigger game than both Mad Father and Misao, so it'll be an interesting one. But yeah, until next time, guys. This is Flamesron, aka YouTube Sasuke, signing out. Bye bye.